Hi, my name is Holly Holcomb, and today I'm going to talk with you about how to build a command template within the Itential automation platform. Our tool, Command Template, is really powerful when running a pre and post check on a device. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a command template and add a few common commands that are used for pre and post checks. First, let's navigate to Automation Studio. Click the plus icon at the top left-hand corner of the window, select the command template option from the drop-down, and let's enter a name. I'll name my command template Device Pre and Post Check. This will open up a fresh command template. On the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see command number 1. As the name implies, you can add multiple commands to a single command template to be run in a sequence. Another command can be added to this command template on the bottom right corner. This can be helpful if you have a series of commands that your organization runs as a part of its standard pre or post checks when a change is made on a device. I'm going to add 2 more commands to my command template. For our first command, we're going to use show version. This can be useful information to collect for later review. For our next command, I'm going to use show logging. This command is a good pre or post check to ensure that the device is in a healthy state both before and after the change. This time, I'm going to configure a rule associated with the output of the command. When we execute this command on a device, I want to verify that fatal is not present in the logs. I'm going to select the Rules dropdown and click on Does Not Contain. In the text box that says Rule, I'm going to enter the word Fatal. I've now created a rule that says that if the word fatal is found in the response of the command show logging, that the specific rule will fail. You may have noticed this little checkbox here. This is really useful when you want to ignore casing on the output for the rule. By checking this box, now it doesn't matter if the F in fatal is upper or lowercase. Our last command will be show IP interface brief to get an idea of status, protocol, and IP addresses for my interfaces. Now that I've added a few commands to my command template, I want to test it out. First, I'll need to select a target device for my command template. I've got a lab device called iOS that I'll use for my command template today. Now I'll click Test All Commands and see my results. Looks like my command template passed, and I can see the results of the commands, including the OS version running on the device, logging, and the interface brief response. The last thing I'd like to show you in my command template is how to create a variable to make this command template a little more extensible. There may be times when I want to validate if a specific version is running on a device, and if not, I want my command template rule to fail. But rather than having this version be static, like 17.03.05, I want to be able to pass in the unique number or version when I execute the command template. This way, I can reuse the command template with different version numbers and not just my specific use case right now. When creating a variable in a command template, we use the greater than, less than, and exclamation mark like this to begin and end the variable name. I'm going to create a variable called version. Now when I test my commands, you'll see a new window appear that asks me which value I want to validate is in the output of the show version command. Let's see what happens when I enter a random number. As you can see, one of my commands failed. If I scroll down, I see the complete command output, which helps me understand why it failed. Just to be sure, let's copy the version number on this device and paste it in as a variable. As we can see, our command template is passed. You now know how to build and configure a command template. Thanks for listening. I can't wait to see what you automate next.